Aspects of a man's life include physical, spiritual, emotional, intellectual, psychological, economical, and social. A woman, as a helper, is endowed with all these aspects because they will serve as reservoirs to replenish or substitute to the man she is helping whenever necessary. This explains why a woman appears to always need a man, not really because they need the men for themselves, but because their makeup constitutes filled reservoirs, which must be constantly emptied into a man and refilled from the divine source. So a woman lacks fulfillment when she has no man in her life. Little wonder one of the most desperate cries of women is to be married. They find fulfillment when they empty their contents into the life and affair of their men, without which they feel stale and very uncomfortable without a man to call their own. The first help a woman gives a man is social. God saw that the man was alone, not lonely, and said it is not good for the man to be alone. So a woman can make an enclosed man open up, lighten up, become more friendly and welcoming, and so on. At this point, the man sees the woman as attractive. The second help a woman gives to a man is emotional. That is when the man is already open to her, and his heart begins to pull towards her. She in turn sees herself as a part of his world, while he begins to see her as the center of his affection. This will lead to deep soul connections between them. They begin to connect at soulish levels, bodily, sexually, and deep intimacy. All these put together will trigger other aspects into perspective such as intellectual, psychological, financial, and spiritual supports. Therefore, the urge to be emptied into a man is what sponsors fulfillment in women. And this emptying is into a man's life and affair. The need to be, to belong, and feel useful. This is why it takes a man to keep a woman and not a boy. He has to be a man with work, responsible and capable to take care of her and make her feel useful. A woman is made intrinsically to help a man, but when they don't find a man to help, they feel useless. That sense of uselessness makes them want to feel important and validated by men. So they have to show you things you don't need to see. They cultivate behaviors that should announce them so they could get the attention of men, among which one man could just be the jackpot, the man they should empty themselves into, and therefore find that fulfillment.